Hi friends, Fabiola here with a loving kindness guided meditation. Somewhat similar to the one we did last week, but it's always different and different people and situations will come to mind. So this is a mindfulness-based loving kindness meditation. Many of you may be familiar with it from the modern mindfulness tradition, but it has its roots in the loving kindness meditations of Buddhism, metta practice. Metta means love and the desire for others to experience joy and loving kindness and for them to be well. It is a practice that is rooted on the awareness of suffering, becoming mindful of the fact that we and others may be suffering or being stressed is what gives birth to the desire for others and ourselves to be in peace, to be healed, to be happier. So this is a practice that can be adapted to your particular beliefs. I always like to say, even though this comes from mindfulness and has been secularized, it does have its roots in Buddhism, but you don't have to be Buddhist to practice this. If you are, go for it by all means and use the Buddhist prayers as you do it. But if you're Catholic or Jewish or Muslim or atheist or have a mixed spirituality, you can do this too. Even better, adapt it to your own belief. So the purpose of this meditation is to choose a phrase of loving kindness, of the desire to alleviate suffering that suits your particular view of the world and beliefs, and then to go through a meditation where you send this loving kindness to yourself and to others. So let's think about that phrase. Go ahead and think about what would make sense to you. It can be a phrase such as, may I be blessed, or may I be protected, may I be fearless, may I be courageous, may I experience love, may I connect to my faith, may I experience joy. Go ahead and choose one of those phrases or one that you can come up with right now. Mine is, may I connect to inner peace. I believe inner peace and outer peace are connected, so that means makes sense to me. Feel free to borrow it. I connect to inner peace. So the instructions, what I'm going to guide you is we're going to go directing this intention to ourselves first, and then to a loved one, someone we love very much, then to other people that we love and appreciate, then to like neutral or strangers, people that we don't really know but we know are there, and we keep enlarging the circle of people that we wish this for until we end with the whole earth, right? And we're going through this pandemic together. This is March 2020. And it's a good time then to be aware of the whole world. It can soften our heart, promote empathy. Talking about empathy, just as a side note before we begin, this is actually a meditation, and you can Google this, loving kindness meditations, that Dr. Richie Davidson at the University, Madison, Wisconsin, Center for Healthy Minds, he has studied it a lot. And the research is really good. It shows that this type of meditation promotes empathy and connection and a feeling of being part of the world together with others. So there's good research backing this. It's good for your brain also. So let's start. Just simply start by becoming aware of the fact that all of us humans in this planet Earth, most of us right now are aware of the COVID situation and how it has touched almost every country and the lives of millions and billions of human beings to different extent. So you and others may be stressed about this to different extent, whether it's a little bit or a lot, right? So just connect with that awareness that right now it's stressful times. We're going through stressful times. With that awareness in mind, allow yourself to bring your own self to mind. If you can, visualize yourself in front of you, or put your hand in your heart. Just become very aware of yourself. And start repeating this phrase of loving kindness, and we'll do this for like some 50 seconds. You can keep your eyes open if you have them open, or you can close them if it's easier for you. And bringing yourself to mind, mentally repeat that phrase of loving kindness, the desire to be well, of blessings, a desire for protection and safety. And repeat it mentally. Directing this loving kindness towards yourself. Just allow yourself to connect with that feeling that you, just like everyone else, just wants to be happy and feel safe. So allow yourself to see yourself as if from the outside, as if you could be an external observer, full of love and kindness, and wish this wellness on you. Very good. So now you can keep yourself there in your mind's eye, if you can, or just let go of yourself for a while now, and bring to mind someone that you love very much. And maybe 1 or 2 or 3 people, or animals, or people and animals come to mind. But allow these people that you love the most, these people or animals or beings that you love the most, to come to mind. Or visualize them in front of you. Imagine them, feel their presence in front of you, and know that they too, just like you and everyone else, want to feel happy and safe. However they envision that, that's what they want. That's what we all want deep down. To be able to be safe and in peace and happy. So once you are able to visualize them or to feel their presence, go ahead and mentally start repeating that phrase of loving kindness, of wishing them well, for the next minute or so. Very good. And if you feel like you need to stay longer with these people in mind, go ahead and pause the recording, and then you can hit play when you're ready to move on to the next group of people. So now bring to mind someone that you like, maybe not super close to you, but someone that you appreciate, that you like, a friend or a relative, a teacher or student, someone that you appreciate. Or a group of people that you appreciate. Bring them to mind. Imagine them in front of you. And again, mindful, aware of the fact that they too may be stressed right now. And that just like us, just like our loved ones, they also want to feel safe. They want to be happy. So wish them well, wish them loving kindness, wish them to be blessed, to feel safe, to feel loved. Whatever you feel comes from your heart that makes sense. Repeat that phrase mentally as you visualize them or imagine them in front of you or inside your heart. Sometimes other people pop into our mind as we're repeating this loving kindness meditation. That's great. Allow people to pop in and to keep sending love and this wish for well-being for everyone. However well-being looks for them. We're just aligning ourselves with the intention that people get healed, they feel loved, they feel safe. And that may look different for different people. So now we're moving to the next category, which are people who are neutral, like strangers, people that are not important per se in our world, apparently. So you may think of somebody that works at an office that you frequent every now and then. Maybe a secretary at your dentist office or doctor's office. You don't know this person very well, but you can recognize their face. So be aware that her or him can also be going through moments of stress right now. And again, bringing that person to mind, and maybe a whole group of people that you consider neutral, allow them to come to mind right now. And know that these neutral people actually are very close to you, and they share the same desires and fears. They want to feel as safe as possible within the circumstances. They want to feel loved and cared for. They want to feel well. So wish them well right now using your phrase. May they experience that. And now we can broaden the circle of love. This is really a practice on love and compassion and wishing everybody well. And at this point, you can edit your phrase a little bit, because we're going to bring to mind people that are a little bit more difficult, people that we find difficult, that people that maybe we avoid. We can include people that we don't know but are in leadership roles right now. So we bring those people to mind and we think about this phrase. It can be the same one, may they find inner peace, may they be blessed, may they be loved. Or you can adjust your phrase, may they be touched by wisdom and compassion. May they think about other people, not just themselves. Whatever the phrase is, just allow it to come from a place of love and understanding, and knowing that difficult people usually suffer a lot and have a lot of issues. That's why they're difficult with everyone else. So mindful and aware of the fact that they have their issues and their suffering, allow yourself to come up with a phrase of loving kindness directed towards these difficult people. So whether it's one or many people that come to mind, allow your mind to see them there. And from a place of love and centeredness, now start wishing them well. May they be wise, may they be compassionate. Especially those people in leadership roles. May they genuinely care about the welfare of others. So allow this to settle in and start sending that loving kindness to those difficult beings. And if at any point it becomes difficult, just, step back and think about neutral people. No need to push yourself. Loving kindness starts at home. So you want to feel comfortable with this practice too. So now we're moving to broaden the picture. So now allow yourself to feel, to get fully in touch with this capacity that you have, that we all have, that you have, which is the capacity to love, to empathize, to connect with the suffering of others, and connect in a resourceful way, not to drown in sorrow with them, but to understand that they are suffering and to wish them well, and to have a positive intention for them. So from that space, imagine yourself here, and now visualize yourself included there, and everyone that you had imagined, your loved ones, your friends, the strangers, the difficult people, and allow yourself to see them. And maybe now just start imagining your city. If you could be first like a bird, right? Imagine yourself as a bird, being able to see your city. And as you move higher and higher, maybe you can see your whole state or country. And now, even if you could go to the International Space Station, imagine you're over there looking at planet Earth, right? And if you have a globe, you can use it at this point. And just become aware of all the countries, all the people, all of us who live in this planet. Knowing that we're all struggling to some extent with this pandemic. And with a lot of love in your heart and compassion for all of us, and the desire that we all find a way out of this that benefits us, that we can support each other, that we can come together as human beings and show our best towards each other and animals. Just imagine the planet however you can, right? Visualize the planet and allow yourself to send this loving vibes, this intention for well-being and healing, this desire for others to be happy and free from suffering and to feel safe and loved. Allow yourself to connect with all that goodness and radiate it to the whole planet. And you can choose a phrase and repeat, may we all be safe. May we all feel love and compassion. May we all love. Whatever phrase you can come up with that feels right to you, just go ahead and repeat it. Visualizing or imagining you're holding the whole world in your hands, full of love. And at this point, if you have your own personal practices, spiritual practices, particular prayer or healing technique or Reiki or whatever else, go ahead and allow yourself to be there and practice that. As you keep sending loving kindness to all of us. Just like others have sent you these thoughts of loving kindness. And as other people do this meditation and they're visualizing the whole world, know that you're included in other people's loving kindness meditations. So we can all hold each other together through this. Thank you for watching. Share if you like. Be safe, be wise, be connected to love, your inner wisdom, and if you need others to hold you, I hope that they're there for you, to hold you emotionally, spiritually, physically, and that you're there for others in the same way. Thank you.